Welcome to the Cafe 80s, where it's always morning in America, even in the afternoon.
She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic. Microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
There you go. Oops. Oh, this batch of cookies is ready, Vicky. Would you hand me the oven mitts, please?
The oven mitts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this reminds me when I was a little girl, baking with my mother. And now I'm a mother, baking with my own little robot. Oh, but I feel like you're my own real little girl. Oh, and I love you just as much. Mwah.
Love you just as much. Mwah.
Thank you, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Now put the flour in the bowl for me, okay?
Okay. The flour is in the bowl.
Good. Oh, Vicky. I guess I should have been more specific. Oh, well, there's Ted. Oh, he just loves these cookies. He never got very many home-baked goodies when he was a boy. His mother was a disaster in the kitchen.
Hi, girls.
Oh, hi, honey.
I have a flower for the pretty lady.
Thank you.
I meant the other pretty lady, the one who controls my electric blanket.
A flower for the pretty lady.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, and you too. Thank you. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you.
The flower goes in the bowl.
Oh! That's a different kind of flower, Vicky.
So, what else did you learn from Mom today, Vicky?
I learned that you never got many home-baked goodies when you were a boy.
That's true.
Your mother was a disaster in the kitchen.
Joan, it's not nice to tell her that. My mother's baking wasn't all that bad.
Oh, you're the one that told me that you used to use her biscuits for a doorstop.
I never said I used her biscuits for a doorstop. I said I used them for a paperweight. Cookie.
Oh, no, down, boy. These are for Jamie and his friends. Yeah, his club's having an election, and Jamie is running for president.
Our son, the president. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
How's the cookies coming, Mom?
Oh, I got 2 big batches all ready to go, and I'm working on another one.
Great. Thanks, Mom.
So, Jamie, you think you're going to be elected president?
Yeah. Besides these cookies, I helped Billy with his homework. I'm letting Reggie borrow my baseball glove. I bought Kevin a milkshake, and I loaned Willard 75 cents with no interest.
Isn't that called bribery?
Only if you lose. If you win, it's called lobbying.
You know, honey, I dabbled in politics when I was Jamie's age. Yeah, in 5th grade, I ran for chalkboard monitor.
Did you win?
No, Gina Pizzarelli did. She kissed all the boys during recess to get votes.
Oh, well, maybe that's what you should have done.
I did. That's why I lost.
Ted.
Well, I guess I couldn't hide a bison.
Come on. I guess couldn't hide poison.
Here, let me get the door. Thank you. Good luck.
Hey, guys. All right! This is my cousin Vicky.
Oh, man, look at that. Oh, man, I want this. Oh, get out of the way. Give me a break.
Thanks for leaving the plates.
Okay, the meeting of the Fearless Five will now come to order. Hey, wait a minute. Girls aren't allowed.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Vicky. Go in the house. Goodbye, Vicky. Go in the house. She's weird. Cute, but weird.
Okay. The meeting will now come to order. Let's start the presidential debate. Jamie, what's your opening statement? Why should we vote for you?
You should vote for me because I'm humble but intelligent. I think the Fearless Five should fight evil wherever we find it. If we can't find any evil, we should do other stuff instead. Like go to Richie Kimmelman's house. His dad keeps his gallstones in a jar on the mantle. And the Fearless Five should stick together until we die or until we're very old, whichever comes first. And remember, the clubhouse is in my backyard and the cookies are my mother's specialty. Thank you.
Willard, what's your mother's specialty? Pickled pig's feet.
I don't think we need to hear your opening statement, Willard.
Okay, we're ready for the secret vote. All those in favor of Jamie, raise their hands. Hold it. That's not secret. It is we all close our eyes. If we all close our eyes, who's gonna count? How about me?
Hi, Ernie.
I heard the Frightened Five was having a big election today.
It's the Fearless Five, and this meeting's for members only.
So, I'm a member, an important member. What are you talking about? I'm your new president.
I object.
You object?
Yeah.
If anybody objects, the new president is gonna punch his lights out.
Actually, object isn't quite the word I meant. Approved would be closer.
That's better. You guys collect dues for the privilege of being in this club, right?
Yeah,
How much?
25 cents a week.
From now on, it's $1 a week.
What do we get for our dollar?
Protection. The chance to stay alive.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, that's cheap for one of the necessities in life. Breathing.
I don't have $1 right now.
Me neither. Same here. Hey, I'm understanding. I'm gonna give you all till tomorrow to come up with the money. Be sure to be here with the bucks.
I know what his mother's specialty is. Raw meat. I don't think I'll be getting much sleep tonight. That rotten Ernie, he really bugs me. Get in your cabinet. See you in the morning. See ya in the morning.
Still awake, huh?
Yeah,
Vicky in her cabinet?
yeah. Good morning. That was a short night.
No, it's still night, Vicky.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Jamie is not okay. Rotten Ernie really begs him.
Aha. We thought something might be wrong. You were so quiet at dinner. You didn't even make that slurpy sound with your soup.
Who's Rotten Ernie? Why does he bug you?
Now, he's this big, mean bully. He elected himself president of our club, and if all of us don't pay him $1 a week, he'll beat us up.
Why, that's terrible.
Worse, it's expensive.
Jamie, every kid runs into a bully sooner or later. You just have to know how to deal with him.
I know how. Can we move?
Jamie, running away is not the answer. You have to stand up to this, Ernie, and try to talk it over.
Dad, it's hard to talk while you're sucking on a guy's fist.
Well, I'm sure his bark is worse than his bite. You just tell him that you're not going to give him any money. And if he threatens you, you just walk away.
That has one advantage. He'll never see what hit him. See, even she knows what'll happen to me.
Well, I don't want you fighting, Jamie. Got it? I'm sure you won't have to pay him $1. Night, honey.
Night.
Sweet dreams.
Night, Jamie.
Night, Dad.
Joanie, I'll be there in just a minute, okay? Jamie, your mother's absolutely right. Fighting is not the way to solve a problem. But just between us, if somebody attacks you, you should at least be able to defend yourself.
Just between us,
You go to sleep.
I don't sleep.
Well, fake it.
Fake it.
All right, Jamie. I'm going to show you how to protect yourself. Now, I know this Ernie is bigger than you are, but you have to remember that speed is more important than size. I found that out when I was your age.
You beat up a kid because you were so fast?
No, I was big and he was fast.
Can you raise my allowance $1 a week?
Jamie, I really don't want you to get in a fight with this bully. But just in case there's no way out, let old Dad show you a few pointers, all right? Okay. Let me use this to demonstrate. Okay. Now, Bobo is the bully. So your best weapon is what we call the old 1-2 punch. Now, what you do is you jab with your left hand like that. And before he has time to react, you cross with the right like that, see? It goes something like this. You get the idea, Jamie.
Yeah, the Bobo just got in a lucky punch.
All right, Jamie, yeah, you try it here.
It's not gonna be that easy, Dad.
Yeah, I know. Just give it a try here.
Okay, is this right?
Okay, that's right. Okay, jab at it. Okay, now keep your left up a bit. That's right. That's right. Just keep practicing and you'll have it in no time, Jamie. But just remember, Jamie, this is only for self-defense.
Don't worry. I'm not starting a fight with anything I can't let the air out of.
Good night, Jamie.
Vicky, wake up and open your eyes. I'm not asleep. I'm faking it. Come here. Now watch. This is how I'm gonna handle that bully tomorrow if I have to. Okay, listen, Ernie. You're not getting my $1, see? And you don't scare me. Hey, get your hands off me. Okay, if you want to live dangerously. Now get up and apologize and listen up, because a big J doesn't say things twice. This backyard isn't big enough for the both of us, see? So just hustle your tail out of here and don't come back. Understand?
I don't see him. Hey, you guys. Maybe Ernie will forget what he said yesterday, and he won't show up. Maybe he was just trying to scare us.
Well, he didn't scare me, and I'm not giving him any $1. Hey, there's 5 of us. He can't make us pay if we all stick together.
Yeah, divided will fall, one by one. No, he won't. I'm with Jamie. Well, I'll tell him no. You know, I wasn't really that scared yesterday. Oh, no? Not as scared as I am today. Lucky for you guys, you're all here. Hand over your money. Any questions? Yeah. You before $1 bill, 4 quarters.
Hey, what happened to sticking together?
That's what I'm trying to do. Keep my hands sticking to my body. Where's your shrimp?
I'm not gonna give it to you.
How'd you like me to tear your shirt in half?
I've got more shirts.
While you're in it.
Look, Ernie, we don't have to fight. We just have a little disagreement. We don't have to hurt each other over a little dollar, right?
Right, we don't have to hurt each other. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can handle myself.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I gotta talk to Dad about that 1-2 punch. That 1-2 punch? Yeah. I only got as far as 1. I'm glad Mom and Dad are out shopping. She's gonna be real mad when she finds out I was fighting. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Where'd you hear that? A John Wayne movie on television. Well, I sure don't feel like John Wayne right now. I feel more like Boy George. I gotta fork over that dollar unless I want my nose closer to my ear. Your nose closer to your ear? All fix, Ernie. I'll give him the dollar all in pennies. Vicki, come here and count out a dollar for me. Count out a dollar. Do you think Mom and Dad will notice if I wear these around the house for the next 2 weeks? Careful, Vicki. I'll get them. Can't reach them. Vicki, lift the bed. Lift it. Boy, you really are strong. Wait a minute. Put it down, Vicki. That's it. How dumb can I be? I'm not programmed for that information. No, I mean, I've got a great idea. Vicki, now watch closely. This is a punch, see? A punch? Yeah. Now you punch the Bobo as hard as you can. Got it? As hard as I can. Wow, what a punch! Wow, what a punch! Vicki, you're gonna teach that Bobo Ernie a lesson. Got it? Got it.
Well, what have we got here? Another club member? I can always use an extra $1 a week.
She's not giving you $1, Ernie, and neither am I.
Listen, Trim, don't you ever learn your lesson? You bucking for intensive care?
That was just a lucky punch. Big mouth.
Jamie, I think you got the big mouth on the wrong guy.
Ernie just thinks he's so tough. He's a pushover, a marshmallow.
You're making me really mad, kid. Jamie, if he kills you, can I have your baseball glove?
You know, I'm not afraid of this turkey. Even my cousin Vicki can handle him.
This kid's a sawed-off Bob Hope.
Vicki, do your thing. Do my thing.
Don't hurt me. Hey, cut it out, put it down.
Say pretty please.
Pretty please.
Now that's the way to talk to the Big J. Hang him up on that hook, Vicki.
Man, I don't believe this.
Really? Vicki, show Ernie your punch. Ernie, this is my punch.
What do you want, Big J? Just name it, I'll do it.
First, give us our money back.
You got it. You got it. Here, have some of mine, too.
Okay, take him down, Vicki. Now get out of here, Ernie, and never come back.
Don't worry. I'd rather go to the moon.
You come back and you will. Let go, Vicki.
Man, that little chick must be on steroids.
Vicky! Way to go, Vicky!
Hi.
Hi.
Jamie, how did that hole get in the garage door?
Must have been made by a really small car.
Why are you wearing those sunglasses?
Oh, when I open the refrigerator to get my milk, the little light hurts my eyes.
Is that so? Take them off.
But, Mom,
Oh, Jamie, your eye.
He feels like Boy George.
I've been fighting with that boy.
All right, that does it. I'm gonna go tell his father off. How big is his father? Never mind, I'm going.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
It's all right, Dad. It's all taken care of. Ernie won't be bothering us anymore.
You mean you won?
You could say that.
All right, that's my... You know I don't approve of your fighting, Jamie.
You don't like this one bit. Fighting's wrong.
Won't happen again. Right, Jamie?
Right, Dad.
So, you finally have your club elections?
Yeah, we sure did.
Well, it sounds like the other boy won.
No, Willard didn't win. Neither did I.
Then who won?
I am the president of the Fearless Five.
You?
I am Fearless number 6.
I thought girls weren't allowed in your club.
They are if they can punch a hole in the door. Punch a hole in the door.
Gray skies are bound to clear up.
Put on a happy face.
Oh, yeah.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Mom, guess what I am?
You're a quarterback who's about to rush in and do his homework.
No, what I am is a record breaker. I threw 4 touchdown passes in football practice.
Now, how about your homework, Mr. Montana? You told me you had that big history report that you had to turn in by tomorrow?
Yeah, but that was a mistake.
You mean you don't have to turn it in?
No, I mean I shouldn't have told you about it.
Come on.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. Well, I did it. Took a whole week of programming, but I finally did it.
What did you do?
Well, just a minute, and I'll show you here. Okay, Vicky. Go to the coffee table and get the newspaper.
Go to the coffee table, get the newspaper.
A whole week to get the paper. I knew a poodle who learned that in one day.
There's more, wise guy. Watch what our pretty little robot can do. Okay, Vicky, scan the newspaper.
She's reading that fast?
And storing it in her memory bank. She'll be able to scan anything we want and recite it back. It's a breakthrough that combines robotics, data flow integration, and systolic array processing in the VICI mode.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Look, she's finished a whole paper already.
Nah, Okay. Vicky, what's the lead story on page 1, quickly? Stop, Vicky. Forget I said quickly. What's the lead story on page 1?
Congressman debate national budget.
Lead story on page 2.
Senators speak on taxes till midnight. Vicky, is there anything in the paper about the football game next Sunday? Yes, the pro football game will be blacked out on local TV.
Oh, no. I really wanted to see that game.
Yeah, me too, Jamie. I was looking forward to sitting here with our feet up enjoying it together.
Yeah, me too, Dad. Grab a couple of beers and go for the gusto.
In your case, go for the Milko. You know, I have an idea how you both could still see that game.
Yeah? How?
Well, if you do a good job on that book report and your father cleans out the garage, I just might spring for 2 tickets to go to that game.
All right. What do you say, Dad?
It's a deal. Shake. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Vicky, Dad couldn't have programmed you to speed read at a better time. Time? At the time will be 5:22 and 12 seconds. No, not that kind of time. I mean, it's just in time for you to speed read my history book for me for that report. Hey, if you can also write the report for me, the Big J's got it made. The Big J's got it made. Here's some of my handwriting. Can you copy it? I can copy anything I can read. Terrific. This I cannot read. Neither can the teacher. It's my secret weapon. Anyway, please copy it. Here, sit down. Perfect. Now, if anybody asks if you did this report for me, you say you don't know anything about it, or the Big J is in big trouble. Got it? The Big J is in big trouble. Got it? Okay, improve your mind with my history book. I promised my folks I wouldn't choose you for my homework anymore, but this time I'm only thinking of them. If I don't pass this test, they'll have a son who shaves before he gets out of grammar school. What is grammar school? It's yak. Why is it yak? Because teachers take all the fun out of it. They expect you to learn things.
There.
Hi, girls.
Oh, hi.
What's going on here?
Oh, I had Vicky scan my recipe books. What? Vicky, what are the ingredients for a walnut and watercress salad?
The ingredients are walnuts, watercress, apples, Swiss cheese, onion, olives, and...
Why did you stop?
I have to turn the page.
Huh? And I'm also teaching her how to make the salad.
Well, that's great. Now, if you can teach her to vacuum, do the floors, do the dishes, and do the laundry, you'll have all that free time for yourself.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah? Well, let me give you a few ideas.
Ted, not in front of Vicky.
Honey, she's a robot, not a child. She's not programmed for this.
No, but I am.
Great timing.
All right, Vicky, go ahead with the salad.
Make it first, shred the watercress.
No, in the bowl.
Mr. Lawson,
Yes.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. I'm Miss Sheets, Jamie's teacher.
Oh, hi. Please come in.
Thank you.
Joan? Joanie?
Yes.
Can you come in here? It's Jamie's school teacher.
We'll keep doing what the recipe says.
The recipe says crack the walnuts.
Never mind, Vicky. We'll just skip the walnuts.
No, Jamie's at football practice.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Joan, this is Miss Sheets, my wife, Joan.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Well, please sit down.
Thank you.
Thanks. I dropped by to talk to you about Jamie.
Oh, well, what in particular did you want to talk about?
His grades.
We've
He
been
really
pushing
does
him
try
really hard.
hard.
I'm sure we can get him to buckle down.
Oh, he has. His grades have improved dramatically these past few weeks.
You're kidding.
Well, we're really not surprised.
I was just on my way home, and I just had to stop by and tell you about the report Jamie turned in today. The assignment was on obscure but important events in American history. I only expected the children to read 2 chapters of the book. Jamie read all 55. He even found some obscure events even I didn't know, like George Washington being born on February 11th instead of the day we celebrate, February 22nd.
Well, that's Jamie for you.
Well, the report was so good, I'm having it copied for the other children to read. I'm also putting him up for our new honor club.
Honor club?
Oh, we'd love to read the report, Miss Sheets, if you'd be kind enough to send us a copy.
I'll drop it off tomorrow. And I just want to congratulate the 2 of you for inspiring Jamie to show an ability we never knew he had.
He had us fooled for a long time, too.
Well, I'd better be going.
Well, thank you very much for coming by.
My pleasure. Good night.
Goodbye.
Honey, this is fantastic.
Our son, the brave.
Yeah, wait a minute. He's not that smart.
Sure is.
And what's more important, we're not that dumb.
Vicky, what are you doing?
The recipe says toss lettuce to dry.
Well, stop.
Vicky, let me ask you something. Do you know anything about Jamie's history report?
I don't know anything about Jamie's history report.
See, honey, maybe we were wrong. Maybe Jamie really did apply himself and dig out those facts about George Washington being born on, I don't know, whatever it was.
February the 11th.
As opposed to the 22nd.
Right.
Right. Hold the phone. I thought so. Jamie has a good brain, all right, but it's in Vicky's head.
Hi. Boy, I was really hot in practice today. Would you believe 3 more touchdowns?
Would you believe Miss Sheets was just here?
Miss Sheets. I've heard that name from somewhere.
Well, I'll give you a hint. She almost flunked you in history last term.
Oh, that Miss Sheets. Well, she's got a real problem, you know.
What's that?
Well, there's this kid who sits in front of me. He's real dumb. She keeps getting us mixed up.
Well, gee, I hope she didn't get you mixed up this time. She was really pleased with that history report you turned in.
Yeah, I was real pleased with it myself.
Well, because of it, she wants to put you in the new honor club. How do you feel about that?
It couldn't happen to a more deserving kid.
If I've told Jamie once, I've told him a dozen times not to use Vicky for his homework.
Yeah, it'd be terrible if he were to be put in the honor club for something he didn't even do.
Well, we're not going to let him get away with it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to confront him face to face. And if that doesn't work, I'll confront his other end.
Ted, wait. Wouldn't it be better if he confessed all by himself? Out of his own sense of honesty and self-respect. Well, let's at least give him the chance to, huh?
Maybe you're right.
Well, it's probably just eating away at him right now. I bet you he tells us at dinner.
Right. at dinner. Yeah. I'm proud of him already.
So, it was 4th down and 2 to go. I called for a runoff right tackle, but Reggie didn't want to carry the ball to that side. He said the last time he did, someone bit him on the leg.
Jamie, you've talked about nothing but football all through dinner. Don't you have something else to say?
Something more important, maybe?
Well, it won't be long till basketball season.
Boy, that Abraham Lincoln sure was honest.
What? Right. And what about George Washington? He was probably even more honest.
Right. I think he was just about Jamie's age when he chopped down that cherry tree and, on his own, said, "I cannot tell a lie. I did it."
Does that mean anything to you, Jamie?
Oh, it sure does. You shouldn't let a little kid play with an axe. Excuse me. Well, when I'm worried, I like to pace. Pace for me. You see, I didn't let on to my folks, but I'm feeling real guilty about that history report. Guilty? That word is not in my memory bank. Well, guilty is what you feel when you do something you know is wrong and you don't admit it. Stop, Vicky. Do something wrong and don't admit it? Right. You put up a good front because you're trying to protect your rear. You understand? I'm working on it. I shouldn't have let you do that report. You did it too good. Too good? Yeah, and that's bad. Good is bad? Right. I'll go back to the cabinet and work on that, too. You know, I'm not all bad. Sure, I cheated on that history report and took credit for something I didn't do and lied to my teacher and folks about it. But outside of that, I'm terrific. You're terrific. I want to tell my folks the truth, but if I do, Dad won't take me to that football game on Sunday. Can you stick that in your computer and figure a way out? I will stick it in my computer. The answer's forthcoming. Good. Go to the football game first, then tell the truth. All right. Vicky, you're a lifesaver. Lifesaver, a round object with a hole in the middle. Not to be confused with a donut or bagel.
Hello, Mr. Lawson.
Miss Sheets, please come in.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Sheets.
Hi. I have a copy of Jamie's report for you.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to bring that over tonight.
Oh, it was no trouble. I was on my way to a meeting. Is Jamie here? I'd love to see him.
Yes, of course. Jamie, would you come here, please?
Coming, Mom.
Miss Sheets is here.
Uh-oh. It's terrible having a guilty conscience. I was much happier when everybody thought I was stupid. Now, remember, Vicky, we've got to stick together. We've got to stick together? Right. Yeah, Mom?
Miss Sheets wants to talk to you.
Hello, Miss Sheets.
Hello, Jamie. I'm sure your parents told you about my visit this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
They're both very proud of you, and so am I.
Thank you. Wait.
Vicky, what are you doing here?
Jamie said we should stick together.
Miss Sheets, this is Jamie's cousin, Vicky. She's staying with us for a while.
Nice to meet you, Vicki.
Nice to meet you.
Isn't it wonderful about Jamie being up for the new honor club at school?
He's putting up a good front to protect his rear.
afraid I don't understand.
Well, Miss Sheets, you see, Jamie...
Dad, let me say something. Miss Sheets, you know how George Washington and Abraham Lincoln told the truth and became presidents?
Yes?
Well, in a minute, I'm gonna have a good chance to become president. Miss Sheets, I cannot tell a lie. I didn't do some of that history report I turned in.
Oh, what part didn't you do?
All of it. Outside of that, he's terrific.
He is terrific.
That took a lot of courage, Jamie.
Well, Jamie, if you didn't do that report, who did?
I cannot tell a lie. I did.
Honey, did you hear that? Vicky did it.
I couldn't be more surprised.
Well, if Vicki really did do that report, then I'm sure she must remember some of the things she read, like why the new calendar was adopted in 1752.
The old calendar was the Julian calendar, which overestimated the solar year by adding 11 minutes, 14 seconds annually, so it had to be changed.
Where does she go to school?
I don't go to school.
No. Why not?
Teachers take all the fun out of it. They expect you to learn things. You got a big mouth, Vicky.
Jamie, Miss Sheets, what she means is she doesn't go to a public school. She goes to a private school.
Oh, may I ask which one?
Of course.
Well, which one?
Which one?
It's a very small school. There's only one student.
She has a private tutor.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd better be going. Jamie, I was quite disappointed, but it was very brave of you to admit what you did. If you work real hard at school, maybe you really can get in the honor club someday.
I'll try very hard, Miss Sheets. I really will.
Good. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
I wish we had a bright little girl like Vicki at our school.
School is yeah.
She's talking about reform school. Good night.
Good night.
Mom, Dad, I'm really sorry about all this, but I did tell the truth. Are you going to punish me?
I'm afraid so, Jamie.
What kind of punishment?
Well, I'm still going to take you to the football game on Sunday, but I'm getting bad seats.
All right, do you hear that, Vicky? The big J's got it made. Thanks, Dad. You're the greatest.
There's one condition, Jamie.
Uh-oh. Did I hug you too soon?
You have to promise, really promise, not to use Vicky for your homework anymore.
No problem, I promise. If I'm lying, may I go to my grave without another Twinkie?
French fried potatoes? How much you want for 'em?
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Ugh, this oatmeal tastes like glue. Morning, Jamie. Oh, hi, Harriet. Morning, Vicky. Oh, hi, Harriet. Hey, is that for me? No, it's a birthday present for my mother. Can I hide it in your house? I can't hide it in mine. Why not? My mother will find it. She's nosier than I am. She's got a bigger nose. If your nose were as big as your mother's, you'd be top-heavy and fall on your face. Butt out, Vicky. How about it, Jamie? If you hide this for me, I'll do you a favor sometime. Promise? If I'm lying, I'm dying. Oh, okay. I'll hide the present in that cupboard over there. My mother, sure hard to buy presents for. She has terrible taste and a weird body. What did you buy your mother for your mother's birthday, Vicky? I don't have a mother. Oh, then what do you buy your father for his birthday? You were wrong, Harriet. Your nose is bigger than your mother's.
Hi! Hi, Jamie. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Mrs. Brindle.
Harriet, what are you doing in here? You're going to be late for school.
I was just going, Mother. I thought Jeannie might invite me to breakfast.
Oh, Harriet, how rude. Here I am trying to bring you up with good manners. You keep taking after your father.
Oh, I didn't know we had company. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Joan. All right, now, Harriet, run along to school.
Oh, you too, Jamie. Well, you can take Harriet. Come on, hop to it.
Okay. Can I carry your books, Harriet? Thank you. I'll carry them in front of my face so nobody will recognize me.
He's always making jokes. He really adores Harriet.
Oh? I wonder why.
Was there something that you wanted, Bonnie?
Oh, no. I just happened to be looking out my window, and I happened to see Harriet come in here.
Harriet said her mother's as nosy as she is, and she has a bigger nose.
Harriet said that?
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
You know, Harriet was always a lovely child until she started to talk. Well, isn't Vicky going to school today?
No.
What? Well, Vicky, why aren't you going to school?
That's not in my memory bank.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, kids nowadays with their computer talk.
Oh, hi, Bonnie.
Well, good morning, Dad.
I was just about to explain to Bonnie that we're taking care of Vicky's education at home, temporarily.
Yes, that's right.
Well, not that it's any of my business, but I don't think it's right.
Oh, I agree.
He agrees I'm right.
No, I agree it's none of your business. A little joke, Bonnie.
Little joke, Bunny.
Well, you know, I certainly don't mean to pry. I just have this natural curiosity. You know, Mr. Brindle, he swears that I was a cat in a former life. Oh, well, bye. Or should I say, meowie?
Now, what are we going to do about Vicky? People keep on asking questions, and we're running out of answers. They're getting suspicious.
Yeah, you're right, honey. If anybody finds out she's a robot before she's perfected, well, there goes my invention.
Well, let's face it, Ted. She needs some more programming. She's a woman without a past.
I'm a woman without a past.
I'll come home from work a little early and take care of that.
Ah, good. Well, what do I do in the meantime about Mrs. Brindle, the curious cat lady?
Put a saucer of milk by the door. Okay, Vicky, turn around. Let's give this a try. Where were you born?
I was born on the island of Mahe in the capital city of Victoria. That's why I'm called Vicky.
Mahe? Where's that?
Mahe is an island 1,000 miles east of Africa.
Why ever born in such a remote place?
Honey, the remoter the place, the better. No record of birth or anything, huh?
Oh, good thinking. But what about her parents?
An unfortunate accident took care of them nicely.
Oh. Oh, I had another terrible thought. Now, what if Vicky is with us for a long time? Well, Jamie's going to start to grow, and Vicky's going to remain the same size.
No, she won't. Watch. She doesn't even have to be plugged in. Got her wired for a remote.
Oh, Ted, that's incredible.
I can make her smaller, too.
Make her normal, please.
Make me normal, please.
Okay, okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes?
I'm Mrs. Fernwald. I'm from the Department of Children's Services. I'm responding to an anonymous report of a child named Vicky who's living here and not attending school.
Oh? Won't you come in, please?
Oh, thank you.
Mrs. Fernwald, this is my husband, Ted.
How do you do?
And this is Vicky. Won't you please sit down?
Oh, thank you. And what is Vicky's full name?
Go ahead, tell her, Vicky.
My full name is Victoria Ann Smith, but I'm better known as Vicky.
And when is your birthday, Vicky?
I was born the 9th of September, 1975. I am a Virgo with Taurus rising.
Bright little thing, isn't she?
Oh, you'd be amazed.
And what about her parents?
Oh, it's a tragic story. An accident. It's still so vivid it seems like it happened minutes ago.
May I ask what sort of accident?
A train.
A plane.
Well, you see, the plane fell on the train. It's really very sad.
It's really very sad.
She's certainly a controlled child.
She's just all cried out.
This is very traumatic for her, Mrs. Fernwald. Perhaps we could discuss this privately.
Oh, yes, of course. Poor dear.
Poor dear. Vicky, why don't you go to your cabinet?
Cabinet?
I mean, cabinet. That's Francais for small room. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, nom de plume. Run along, Vicky. You see, her parents were our best friends. And when Vicky was born, Pat and Jim wrote us a letter asking us to take care of Vicky should anything happen to them. It's almost as if they had a premonition.
Oh.
Anyway, Vicky was sent to live in a convent. So when we got the letter from the nuns telling us about the accident, well, we just opened our home and our hearts to little Vicky.
She was so lucky to have you. Of course, I had no idea when I received that anonymous phone call.
Of course not. How could you know? You were just doing your job. And thank you so much for dropping by.
Now, we'll talk about your plans for Vicky's future.
Plans? We're planning to take care of her, like her parents asked us to in their letter.
Then you'll be adopting her?
Of course we'll be adopting her.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, as a matter of fact, why, I think I might have an adoption application packet with me. We're in luck. I do have one. All you have to do is fill these out and supply the necessary documents. Oh, and of course I'll need those letters.
Letters?
The ones from Vicky's parents and the good nuns. Oh, they're crucial to the adoption.
Oh, of course. Well, we have them. They're in our safety deposit box, right, honey?
Right, in the bank.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Jamie.
Honey, this is Mrs. Fernwald. This is our son, Jamie.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Why, hello, Jamie. My, what a handsome young man.
Aww.
Perfect family. Oh, isn't it wonderful, Jamie? You're going to have a little sister.
A sister? Mom, are you pregnant?
Oh, Jamie, she's talking about Vicky. Mrs. Fernwald is going to help us adopt her.
You're kidding.
He's overwhelmed.
There's nothing more rewarding than seeing a child adopted into a loving home. Well, I'll be going. I'll be back tomorrow to pick up those letters. It was very nice meeting you all.
Bye.
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 Perfect.
I think we just adopted a robot.
It's crazy. How are you going to do this, Dad?
I mean, where are we going to get all these documents that we need for Vicky?
Honey, there are places that can copy any document and make it look like the real thing.
That's illegal.
Now, it's just for people, not for robots.
I hope so. Or we'll be making license plates that look like the real thing.
I am finished.
Perfect.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie.
What's going on?
Oh, your father programmed Vicky to write those letters that we need. From her make-believe parents and the nuns.
In different handwriting, of course.
Man, she could be the world's greatest forger. How about whipping me up a few $20 bills, Vicky?
How about me whipping up the seat of your pants, Jamie?
Well, we've got everything that we need. I hope. I'll get her. Oh, Mrs. Fernwald.
Hello.
Come in.
Well, I hope you don't mind my coming in your back door. But your nice neighbor, Mrs. Brindle, told me you were in the kitchen.
Did she also tell you what we had for lunch?
Tomato soup and cucumber sandwiches.
We have all the papers ready, Mrs. Fernwald. The letters from Vicky's parents and from the wonderful nuns.
Oh, excellent. Why, you've certainly been forging ahead.
That's the correct word, forging.
Well, I'll get these documents filed, and you're on your way.
Great.
Oh, I almost forgot. To save you the trouble, I made an appointment for Vicky's physical.
Vicky's physical?
Oh, we have to have it. Dr. Elliott works on a lot of our cases. Would tomorrow at 3 be convenient?
3?
Dr. Elliott's quite famous in the medical profession. He makes house calls. Bye.
Bye.
I must have been nuts to think we could adopt a robot.
Cheer up, Dad. Maybe Dr. Elliott won't notice Vicky's a robot.
Won't notice when he looks down her throat and sees microchips where her tonsils ought to be? Maybe we ought to forget the whole thing and dismantle Vicky.
Dismantle Vicky? Oh, no.
Dismantle Vicky? Oh, no. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we dismantle Harriet instead?
Oh, Ted, will you hurry up? Dr. Elliott's going to be here any minute.
I'm coming. Okay, we're all set. Jamie, get in here.
Oh, Jamie, you look so cute.
That does it.
Wait a minute. You said you'd do anything to save Vicky.
Yeah, okay. But how about easing my embarrassment with a raise in my allowance?
I just gave you a raise 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but that was before I looked at myself in the mirror.
I here we go.
Go to your cabinet.
Right.
Not you, Vicky. Move.
Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
Yes, Dr. Elliott?
Indeed.
Oh, well, good. Come on in.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for coming to the house.
No problem. It was on the way to the golf course.
Hi, I'm Ted Lawson, and this is... And this is little Vicky.
What a pretty little girl. Now, open wide, sweetheart. Oh, I can see you've got a real heartbreaker here.
She's something special, all right.
Don't try to talk, honey. Just keep that thermometer under your tongue. Now, we're going to listen to that little heart of yours, princess. Ooh, what a healthy little girl. Look at those broad shoulders. Normal. Good, good, good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. With eyelashes like those, you could grow up to be a Miss America.
Not if I could help it.
She's something of a tomboy.
I'm sorry, that's my office. Can I call them?
Oh, certainly. The phone is right over there on the desk.
Oh, thank you.
Dad, Vicky's shoes are killing me.
Hang in there, Miss America.
Just be glad she doesn't wear a training bra.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, but I have to be going.
Emergency, doctor?
Yes. If I'm out of that golf course in 10 minutes, they'll tee off without me. Yeah, I think little cutie pie here is in fine shape. So long, sweetheart.
Yeah! How gross can I be? Wearing girls' clothes.
Oh, don't get too upset, Tootsie. I mean, Dustin Hoffman almost won an Academy Award for doing it. Would you, did you, baby?
Oh, for me. You know, this is my 63rd adoption ceremony.
Well, we couldn't have gotten this far without you, Mrs. Fernwald.
Oh, well, mind you, the court hearing isn't for several months, but that's just a formality. For all practical purposes, you can now consider Vicky your daughter.
Yoo-hoo, it's me.
Oh, great. Just what we needed. Miss Kitty Litter of 1985. Coming.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Do come in.
Oh, well, I just happened to look in the window and saw the balloons and the flowers, and then Harriet told me that she had hid my present in here. It is so neighborly of you to give me this surprise birthday party. Oh. And you don't even have to yell, surprise! Oh.
Bonnie, this party isn't for you. This party's for Vicky.
Oh?
It's her birthday, too. I wasn't even invited. Nope, it's not her birthday, and you're still not invited.
No, Bonnie, you see, we've legally adopted Vicky. Well, with the help of Mrs. Fernwald here.
Adopted her. Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes, and could we get on with the ceremony?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, of course. May we stay?
Wouldn't be the same without you.
Dear ones, this placement ceremony shows that the state is satisfied, and so am I, that the Lawson family will give Vicky Ann Smith everything that she needs to grow physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Oh.
This is so touching, and it could never have happened without my anonymous phone call. Well, I thought it was my civic duty, what with all that's going on with children these days.
Well, she's got a point, Ted.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, all's well that ends well.
Indeed. And congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Jamie.
Thank you.
What'd you do that for? Now I'll need distemper shots.
Vicky, dear, how do you feel about all this?
Now I won't have to be dismantled. Why don't we dismantle Harriet instead?
Hey, look up in the sky!
So what, Ozzy? It's just a rainbow.
It's a magic rainbow.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Your father wants you. 9, 10. You skip numbers 3 to 8.
Hey, mind your own business.
Learn how to count.
Don't get bossy. Just because you're my sister now doesn't change our master-slave relationship.
That'll do it.
Look at that. Frightening, isn't it? Now the other one. Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Boy, lifting these weights makes you strong.
Makes you strong.
Wow! That's what I call pumping iron.
Okay, how's that? Any clearer?
Well, it's much clearer.
Great.
But now the picture's only 2 inches high.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Strange, but true.
Hello, Mrs. Lawson. Remember me? Olivia Fernwald.
Of course, the nice social worker that helped us with Vicky's adoption.
Yes, Pumpkin? Hello.
Hello. I'm here as part of the usual follow-up on adopted children. Make sure that they're happy in their new homes.
Well, Vicky's having the time of her life.
Oh, she just loves it here.
Good. I'd like to talk to her, if I may.
Of course.
Our pleasure.
Can I do it inside the house?
Oh, of course. Whoa. Come on in.
Thank you. Tell me, how is Vicky doing in school?
School?
Well, she hasn't been to school yet.
No? May I ask why not?
Measles.
I beg your pardon?
Chicken pie. The poor kid, if it's not one thing, it's another, you know?
Yes, she's very frail.
Mom, Dad, watch. You got to see this. Come here, Vicky.
Did you say she was frail?
Those are fake weights, you know, styrofoam. Here, I'll take that, Vicky.
Oh, Ted, you comedian. He's just the life of the party.
Oh.
Mrs. Fernwell, you remember our son?
Hi.
Hello, Jamie. Oh, Vicki. Oh, I hear you've been ill. How do you feel, dear?
I feel like this. She's another comedian.
Oh, like father, like daughter.
Jamie, take Vicky to her room so she can lie down and rest.
Right. Come on, Vicky. I do not lie down and rest. I stand up in my cabinet all night with my eyes open.
She a funny kid or what, huh? Sleeps with a Joan Rivers doll. Can we talk, you know?
Well, she seems to be feeling a little better.
Well, I'm quite concerned about her schooling. Now, she has to go as soon as possible, or else have a tutor at home.
Don't we have any other choices, Mrs. Fernwald?
Yes. We can take Vicky away, or you can go to jail.
We'll get the tutor.
Excellent. And I may have just the man for you, Donald Corbett. I'll call him and see if he can pop by tomorrow, if that's all right with you.
Oh, the sooner the better.
Good.
And thanks for taking such an interest in Vicky.
It's all part of my job.
Ow. Oh. Oh, this is great. First we have to adopt a robot, now we have to educate it. What next?
Well, let's just hope she doesn't meet another robot and want to get married.
Oh. Joan? Joanie!
Johnny!
Yeah, oh.
Honey, remember, one of us has to be with the tutor and Vicky at all times.
Okay.
I'll remember, honey.
Not you, this honey.
That's probably him. Okay.
Mrs. Lawson?
That's right. Mr. Corbett?
Correct. Now that the niceties are over, shall we get down to business? I take it you are Mr. Lawson?
That's right.
You can take it that I am Vicky.
I figured that out already. Your size gives you away.
I'm programmed to be an average 10-year-old child.
Kids, boy, are they into computer talk these days.
Would you like something, Mr. Corbett? Coffee, tea?
No, thank you. Caffeine keeps me awake. And if you have a dull child, I can catch a few winks. Shall we begin? I would like to establish the level of Vicky's intelligence, or lack of it.
Oh, Vicky's pretty smart.
I'll be the judge of that.
He'll be the judge of that.
Well, at least we shall start out on the right foot.
Start out on the right foot.
She's a bit of a comedian sometimes.
I am not amused. Sit, Vicky. Now, Vicky, I want you to read the first chapter of this textbook while I discuss the terms of my possible employment with your fortunate parents. Now, my working habits are... What is the child doing?
She just loves to count pages.
Right, Vicky?
No, I read the first chapter.
What?
I forgot to slow down her scanner.
What was that?
He said you have a very nice manner.
Oh, yes, I have. So, you read the entire chapter, you say?
Yes, I say.
Well, then, you can undoubtedly tell me what you read.
I can undoubtedly tell you what I read. American History, 5th grade by James Plummer. Copyright 1983. Library of Congress Catalog Publications Data. PS 3452782.
That's enough! This is absolutely amazing.
Just a lucky guess.
Lucky guess? She's memorized it word for word. Vicky, read chapter 2.
Read chapter 2. I have read chapter 2.
Incredible. Vicky, when did Columbus sail to America?
Under the patronage of Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain, Christopher Columbus set sail for the East Indies in 1492, despite prevailing superstition that the earth was flat.
That's enough! Word for word again. That proves it beyond any doubt. Mr. and Mrs. Lawson, this is not a normal child.
What do you mean, not normal?
She's a prodigy, a child genius.
Oh, no. You're giving her too much credit. She's just an average, fairly dumb kid with fast eyes.
Mr. Lawson, you don't realize what we have here. I shall begin tutoring her tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Isn't that kind of sudden?
We mustn't waste time. She's a flower waiting to bloom, and I shall be her gardener. Until tomorrow, Vicky.
Until tomorrow.
No! Good heavens, you're strong.
Eat your heart out, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is simply amazing.
Mr. Corbett.
No, I cannot wait to tell the scientific and academic community about her.
Mr. Corbett.
No. Goodbye, you adorable little brain, you.
Honey, we can't let this guy in the house. I mean, sooner or later, he's going to find out Vicky's a robot.
I am a child genius. You don't realize what we have here.
Vicky.
No.
No. One more adjustment, and the new Vicky will be ready for tutor, Mr. Corbett.
Oh, Ted, I hope this works.
It has to. The last thing this family needs is a child genius.
Remember that the next time I bring home my report card.
Oh, that's him.
Okay, we'll see how brilliant he thinks Vicky is now. Go.
Oh, please come in. Nice to see you.
Of course it is. Mr. Lawson? And how is my brilliant Vicky today?
I am an adorable little brain.
You certainly are, and you have one of my most endearing qualities, a total lack of modesty.
Mr. Corbett, this is our other child, Jamie.
I'm not a child genius, but what I lack in brains, I make up in personality.
How unfortunate. Well, I'd like to get started. Sit, Vicky. Could we be alone, please?
If you don't mind, Mr. Corbett, Vicky is very shy, and I think she'd be more comfortable if we were present.
So would we.
As you wish. You might even learn something, for which I would charge extra, of course.
Of course.
Jamie, you can run along.
Thanks. I wouldn't want to be accidentally overeducated.
All right now, Vicky. First, I would like to review what you read yesterday. As if I have to. Vicky, who was Christopher Columbus?
She was an Italian explorer.
She? Don't you mean he?
He, she. It's hard to tell in those crazy outfits.
Vicky, how many ships did Columbus have?
1,492.
Oh, now, Vicky, he had 3 ships.
No, he had 3 children with Queen Isabella, called Nina, Pinta, and Maria.
I don't understand this. Vicky, why did Columbus set sail for America?
To prove that Queen Isabella was flat.
What's going on here? She is totally confused.
Well, we tried to tell you yesterday, Mr. Corbett. Sad to say, but Vicky has a learning disability.
What kind of learning disability?
Well, she can absorb anything she reads, but she can only retain it for a short period of time.
Oh, this is terrible. This is a tragedy. This was going to make me. Well, under the circumstances, I don't see how I could tutor her.
Right.
Well, we thought not. That's too bad.
Yes. I could have made history with that child. What a loss to the world.
What a loss to the world.
You know, Vicky is a most unusual case, and frankly, what you need is a tutor who is very special, unique, brilliant, a man at the top of his profession. I'm describing me. This is a challenge, but I shall rise to it. I do not have a gigantic ego for nothing. See you next week, Vicky.
See you next week.
History begins Monday.
Oh, Ted, we just keep on getting in deeper and deeper.
Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Oh, boy, do I have an idea.
Oh, boy, do I have an idea.
Listen, Vicky, it's because of you we're in this mess, so butt out and go to your cabinet.
I'm butting out.
Honey, why didn't I think of this before? Now, when you were in college, what were you studying?
Boys?
You were studying to be a teacher.
Well, right, I was going... Oh, no, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking, Ted, but I never did take my test for the teaching accreditation.
Why not?
Well, a little thing called our honeymoon got in the way.
Oh, yeah. And I gave you an A in Honeymoon 101.
I remember.
Honey, you can be Vicky's tutor and our school problems are over. I'll call the Board of Education and find out when they're giving the accreditation test.
Oh, Ted, I haven't studied in over 10 years. I don't remember any of that stuff.
So you'll cram for it. We'll stall Corbett till then. Honey, this is our last chance. Please.
Well, okay.
Okay, now, Mom, if a rectangular field is 25 feet longer than it is wide, and the area is 3,750 square feet, what are the dimensions of the field?
50 by 70.
50 by 75.
Are you sure?
A child genius does not make mistakes.
What's the next question, Jamie?
Mathematical postulates state that if equals are divided by equals, the results are what?
Can you give me a hint?
That's cheating.
Hinting isn't cheating, it's hinting.
My teacher doesn't give hints.
I'm your mother. Give me a hint.
Hi, how's it going?
Mom's having trouble with her homework.
Oh.
Why don't we send her to bed without any dinner?
Oh, Ted, there's so much to learn.
Well, stay with it, honey. You still got a few days before the test. And I will be making dinner tonight, so you don't have to interrupt your study.
Oh, thanks.
Mom, can't you interrupt your studying just this once? I've tasted Dad's cooking.
Thanks, Jamie. Go get washed up, all right?
Okay. Come on, Vicky. I don't wash. You're also lucky you don't eat.
Get out of my kitchen. Move. Oh, come on, honey. Keep studying. I don't want anything to bother you.
Thank you.
So what should I make for dinner?
Whatever you want.
You got it. Do we have any spaghetti?
Next to the sugar.
And the sugar is?
Next to spaghetti.
Right. Oh, yeah, here it is. The old spaghetti out. Get some out of the old box. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't fit. We're gonna need like a longer pot here.
Break it in half.
Oh yeah. I mean, how dumb am I, huh?
Why don't I just do it?
No. Sit down, honey. I don't want anything interrupting you. I mean, I got it now. Let me set the oven for what? 350, 400? What's going on here, Jamie?
She's changing the bottle.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll do it. Put it down, Vicky. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't say on my foot.
You didn't say not on your foot.
Where's your mother?
She's not back from the exam yet.
But it was over hours ago.
Hello, Mr. Lawson.
Mrs. Fernwald, what a nice surprise. Please, come in.
Hello, children.
Hello, Mrs. Fernwald. Hello, Mrs. Fernwald.
Well, I just thought I'd drop by and see how our little student is coming along with Mr. Corbett.
Well, actually, she hasn't started with Mr. Corbett yet. He's a very fine tutor, but we may have found someone we like even better.
Oh, someone you know personally?
Yes, I met her as a baby and when I was in the hospital.
I assume this person is properly accredited.
I hope so.
Ken! Hello, everybody.
Honey, look who dropped by.
Oh.
Don't you have anything to tell Mrs. Fernwald about Vicky's new tutor?
Yes, I do. I'll be tutoring her myself, Mrs. Fernwald.
Yeah, right.
Way to go, Mom! Way to go, Mom!
We're a very supportive family.
Well, I'll be going. But I will be back periodically to check up on Vicky's progress.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Perfect family.
Honey, you did it!
Oh, barely. I had to wait around and beg the examiner to grade my paper right away. They usually don't do that.
Well, how'd you manage it?
Well, let me put it this way. Don't be surprised if he phones me for a date.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
How are the potatoes coming, Vicky?
I'm almost finished peeling them.
Square potatoes?
They are geometrically perfect.
That's nice.
And they won't roll off your plate.
Of course. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
You won't believe what happened to me at the office today.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
I wonder what happened.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, he'll feel better when he gets it off his chest. Ted, now what happened?
Well, what are you doing, Vicky?
I'm waiting for you to get it off your chest.
Joanie, am I not an electronics genius? Sort of.
Absolutely.
Have I not deserved a promotion and a raise at the office?
Yes, 1,000 times yes.
And not to mention the authority that goes along with it?
Oh, they'd be idiots not to recognize you for what you are.
Thank you. They're idiots.
You mean you didn't get any of the above?
No.
No, no, 1,000 times no.
Don't rub it in.
Oh, Ted, that's too bad.
That's the good part.
Oh? What's the bad part?
Brindle got the promotion.
Brindle? Next door, Brandon Brindle?
That's right. And the worst is, he...
Yes?
Yes?
He's now my boss.
Your boss? Oh, no.
Your boss? Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yes. He got his new raise, his new office.
Oh, well, look on the bright side. He still has his old wife.
Mom, Dad, there's smoke coming out of the Brindle's house.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. Oh.
Ted?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
Hi. We had a fire.
Yeah, Jamie told us.
Fortunately, I was able to put it out, keeping a cool head under fire.
The smell is pretty bad.
Well, that's my wife's cooking.
Oh, my.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm okay. You're okay.
This is my parrot, Jamie. No kidding. I thought it was a canary in a Halloween costume. He's from Mexico.
Hot tamale. Hot tamale.
How'd the fire start, Brandon?
It must have been with some faulty wiring.
He went crazy with that fire extinguisher. There was just foam all over the place. Brandon, you're supposed to squirt it on the fire, not on your wife and child.
It's awful. Our house is all filled with smoke.
Gosh, if there's anything that we can do to help, just let us know.
Oh, no. I know what you're both thinking, and I won't hear of it.
What are we thinking?
That you want us to spend the night here. Oh, what a dear neighbor.
Well, to tell you the truth, Bonnie,
Okay, one night, but no more.
No, absolutely not. Not any more than that. We'll just go get a few things. Oh, dear people.
Now, Ted, I want to be treated as an ordinary guest. I don't want any special favors just because I'm now your boss and can fire you.
Now, look, Brandon.
We'd love to have you as our guest.
I figured as much. Lawson, you're my kind of guy.
Well, bye for now-y.
Bye for now, Jamie, you can play with Polly, but don't feed her anything.
I'd like to feed you Harriet.
We'd love to have you as our guest. Why?
Well, look at it this way. They're our neighbors and they're in trouble.
Look at it this way. They're our neighbors and we're in trouble. Let's nail the door shut.
Oh, Ted.
If Harriet's sleeping over here, then I want to sleep over there.
Well, that's enough, Jamie. Go get cleaned up for dinner.
Oh, cleaned up for dinner. Cleaned up for dinner.
Come on.
Honey, square potatoes?
Oh, so they won't roll off the plate.
Of course. Honey, how could you do this to me? And what if Brindle finds out about Vicky?
Well, she fooled him once and she can fool him again. What's more important is that he's just mean enough to get you fired if we turn them down. Yeah. And it's just for one night.
Yeah, you're right, as usual. I'd sure be lost without you, honey.
And broke. I get a good lawyer.
Why am I laughing? No, that couldn't be them. Not so soon. It's probably just a hungry dog who learned how to knock.
Smoke in our house is even worse than before.
They were all packed.
Did you miss us?
Oh, yes. What took you so long?
So, where are we going to sleep?
Let me show you.
Where's my parrot?
In Jamie's room, dear.
If he's teaching Polly any bad words, I'll punch his lights out.
Well, this, as you can tell, is the sofa.
Oh, I don't know. Seems pretty lumpy to me. Brandon, why don't you try it?
Whoa, it is lumpy. Feels like there's somebody in here already.
Oh, I don't know. Convertible sofas are never firm enough for me.
We can always make up the kitchen table. That's pretty firm.
Well, I'm afraid the only other thing we have to offer you is a sleeping bag.
Thanks, but I already have one.
He just puts me in stitches. And if he doesn't look out, I'm going to put him in stitches. Now, about supper. We do not want to impose. No way are you going to be cooking for us. No, 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 no.
Oh, well, if you insist on going out...
No, that's not what she means. Bonnie means after you cook for your family, then she'll cook for our family.
Oh.
Well, if that's all settled, I forgot my bathrobe and slippers. I better go get them so I can be nice and comfy tonight.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, would you see if you can find my chin strap? Now, I'm just going to need a few things. Pots and pans. Oh, maybe some food. I don't know why I am making this so complicated. It's not fair to rush you with your dinner so that I can cook.
Thank you.
Why don't you just cook for all of us?
Now, look, Bonnie.
Oh, it's okay. I can manage.
I think I'll just slip into a nice, relaxing bubble bath. I like to sink in right up to here and let the bubbles tickle my nose.
I wish she'd sink in right up to here.
Just for one night.
Did you say something about just one night?
Well, I said how enjoyable it is to have you folks here for a night.
Well, you're going to enjoy it even more then. There's too much smoke to even get into the house. We're going to be here for a couple of days.
What?
Say, where's my beautiful little bundle of chubby?
Oh, your bundle of chubby is taking a tubby.
Well, she better get out, because here comes hubby.
Well, you know, honey, I think I've really learned something from all of this.
What's that?
What they mean by justifiable homicide.
The bathroom's all yours. Thanks. You've been practically living in there for 2 days. She makes faces at herself in the mirror. Well, it takes time for a woman to look her best. Well, then in that case, you'll have to stay in the bathroom for the rest of your life. Don't be too sure, Buster. I've got everything any other woman ever had at my age. We just don't know how it's going to turn out yet.
Turn out yet? Turn out yet?
I'll say one thing for you, Harriet. You got a smart parrot. Yeah, he can remember anything and repeat it.
I smell smoke! I smell smoke!
See? That's what my father said when he discovered the fire.
Don't just stand there, dummy!
That's what my mother said. I can do that.
Don't just stand there, dummy!
How did she do that? Oh, I fed her some of your parrot food. Jamie, I wasn't born yesterday. I just look like I was.
Mom, it's been 2 whole days with Harriet. Have mercy. 2 days? Seems more like 2 months. Even in my sleep, I keep hearing, no, 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 no.
Dad looks like he isn't getting any sleep. He walks around the house like a zombie saying, why me? Why me?
Poor father. Mr. Brindle got his newspaper again this morning.
Morning.
Honey, you look awful.
But I feel great.
What have you been doing?
How's smelling?
Mom, he's cracking.
No. The Brindle house. I didn't smell smoke.
Oh, Ted, that they can go home.
I feel like a pest control man about to get rid of his last 2 termites.
Dad, make it 3. Don't forget that freckled termite, Harriet.
And as we say goodbye to the Brindles.
Ted, wait. You're not going to throw them out.
Yes, I am.
I'll get my camera and take some pictures.
Oh, Ted, wait. Maybe we should reconsider. I think we're letting our emotions carry us away.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Well, why do something foolish now? I mean, they'll undoubtedly leave anyway since the smoke's gone. So why jeopardize your job for nothing?
You know, you got to stop that.
What?
Making sense. All right. I won't make any waves.
Good. And Jamie, I'll go to your room and play with Harriet.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Can we play skydiver?
What's that?
I yell jump and throw her out the window.
Forget it, fellas.
Morning.
Good morning, Ted. You were up early this morning.
Not as early as you.
Well, the early bird catches the worm.
And the worm catches the Sunday paper. Little joke.
Very little.
How's my book, Bonnie?
Oh, it's quite dull, actually. I knew his mistress was the murderer. You see, they found him dead with a smile on his face.
Thanks for telling me the ending.
Say, why are you two standing?
We're thinking of dancing.
Ah.
Well, Bonnie looked so comfortable on the sofa, I didn't want to ask her to move.
Oh, it's no trouble. You just sit yourself down here and I'll put my feet in your lap.
Listen, you two, I have really good news. I was just over at your house, and guess what? I think the smoke has cleared up.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll be real anxious to get back to your own house and your own bed.
Yeah.
Well, I do miss my electric blanket. And with Brandon, you need one.
Oh, by the way, Ted, did you know that the guy that sells us our company insurance sold me my fire policy?
Well, yeah, he's a friend of mine. I recommended him to you, remember?
I like him. Not too bright. Got our policy at a special rate.
Oh, that's because Brandon was smart and got a non-smoker's clause in the policy.
I've been making up a list of the stuff we lost in the fire. My golf clubs, my binoculars, the new stereo.
Brandon, you never had golf clubs or binoculars.
Yeah. Get the picture?
I do. The picture is you sitting in jail.
Yes, Brandon, he's right. And I don't approve of it. Not one little bit. No.
Bonnie, there's no possible way they're ever going to find out.
Well, in that case, throw in a fur coat for me.
Listen, why don't we be real good neighbors and help you folks get your stuff together so you can toddle on back home?
Oh, yes, I could even pack you a little picnic lunch to take along.
Oh, gee, that's awfully thoughtful. But, you know, it might not look good to the insurance company if we move back in too soon, Mother. I guess you'll have the pleasure of our company another couple of days.
What?
Okay.
Ted, why don't we go and make some coffee?
I don't want coffee.
Oh, nothing for us either. Oh, maybe a sandwich. Do you have any jambone? That's French for ham.
Hold the mayo for me.
Oh.
Don't you ever lose. I'm not programmed to lose. Are you that smart, or am I that dumb?
You're that dumb! You're that dumb!
Butt out, Polly, or we're gonna have parrot for Thanksgiving.
There! Fire! I smell smoke, Brandon!
Is that all your parrot knows to talk about? He's just repeating what my mother said.
Daddy started fire with cigar! Daddy started fire with cigar!
Now he's repeating what I said. I thought your dad said the fire started with some faulty wiring. Is that what he said? I guess I've got a big mouth. I compute that for your body to be in proportion to your mouth, you'd have to be 6 foot 2 inches tall.
All right, I've had it. I don't care if it does cost me my job, and don't try to talk me out of it this time. The next sound you hear will be my foot against his seat. I won't change my mind.
I was just gonna say, put on your spiked golf shoes.
Joanie, that's pretty sadistic. I am so proud of you.
Well, lunch so soon? You're quicker than Chicken Delight.
Brandon, we have to talk.
Sure. I finished the crossword puzzle anyway.
Oh, boy, what fun. You, honey? Brandon, I'll make this brief. This isn't working.
What isn't?
How about going to a hotel?
I wouldn't think of having you and the family go to a hotel.
Brandon, he means you and Bonnie.
Are you asking us to leave?
At least.
Brandon, are they hinting that we have worn out our welcome?
I think he's hinting that he wants to get fired.
Well, let's go, Brandon.
Right, after they make those sandwiches.
No sandwiches.
Well, that's compassion for you.
It certainly is. Harriet! Harriet! Come in here! It's a fine way to treat people who nearly lost their lives in a fire.
Well, we're sorry, Bonnie, but it's just impossible for the 4 of us to live together in the same house.
I don't know how the 2 of you can live in the same house.
What do you want, Mom?
Harriet, we're leaving. You and your father have been insulted.
We're going, Lawson. But be it on your head if that faulty wiring flares up again and barbecues us in our sleep.
Mr. Brindle, that faulty wiring didn't cause your fire. It was you.
What makes you say that?
Daddy, it wasn't my big mouth that told him. It was the parrots.
Daddy started fire with cigar. Daddy started fire with cigar.
Oh, that stupid bird. They shouldn't let those feathered foreigners in the country.
Well. So you told the fire insurance company you were a non-smoker, eh, Brandon?
Well, I guess this would be a good time to tell him the happy news, right, Mother?
I can hardly wait to hear it myself.
That makes 2 of us.
Ted, old buddy, I'm putting you in for a raise at the office. Who else to have by my side but a man of ability, judgment, knows when to keep his mouth shut in a crisis?
And we can certainly call this a crisis. I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't say a word if you don't hand in those phony claims and you leave this house right now.
You got a deal. Come on, Mother.
What about our things?
And my parrot.
Now, he said now.
Oh, it's been charming.
Yeah, my parrot, all right. Boy, a little Harriet goes a long way. Her talking gave me a cauliflower ear.
Now, if we can just keep the Brindles from coming back.
Let's nail the door shut, old buddy.
You know, it would serve them right if you did tell the insurance company about their phony claims.
And I'm still tempted to.
But you promised not to say a word.
And I won't. I'll just dial and put the parrot on the phone.
It don't matter what I wanna do, 'cause it's got a mind of its own. She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Well, if you want me to take you shopping, honey, we better go change.
Okay, honey.
Not you. Jamie, would you and Vicky clear the table and put everything in the sink? I'll do them when I get home.
Sure, Mom.
Wait a minute. Whose turn is it to move the trash cans to the front?
Oh, I forget.
Okay. Have fun.
Vicky, I'll be right back. Stay here. And while I'm taking care of the trash, clear the table and put everything in the sink. Put everything in the sink. Hi, Vicky. What you doing? Nothing. I finished putting everything in the sink. You do the dishes like my mother. Well, if you're not doing anything, come on over and play with me. Jamie said she'd stay here. Are you gonna let men push you around all your life? Come on, assert yourself. Let's go. Assert myself. Let's go. That's better. Remember, there's no age limit on women's lib. My room. Pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat. There's my stuffed animal collection. Do you have one? No, I've never stuffed an animal. You're funny. I'm funny. Every girl should have stuffed animals. And here's my favorite doll. Baby Puddles. If you squeeze it hard, that's what it does. Makes a puddle. What's your favorite doll? I don't have a doll. You don't? You're deprived. A little girl without a doll is like a grown woman without a mink. Why don't you just buy a doll with the allowance they give you? They don't give me an allowance. Oh, I can't believe this. You know what your trouble is? You don't know how to ask for things. I don't know how to ask for things. Right. Sit down and pay attention. And I'll teach you how to make your parents miserable till you get what you want.
Oh, they must be outside moving the trash cans.
Oh, no. Our favorite robot strikes again.
Well, honey, I'd spank her, but I don't want to break my hand.
Okay, Dad. All the trash is taken care of. All the flies in the neighborhood are now at the front of the house.
Where's Vicky?
Oh, she was right here when I left. She must have gotten back in her cabinet.
Yeah, I better check anyway.
Jamie, when you ask Vicky to do something, try to be more specific, huh?
Sorry, Mom. I keep forgetting.
Oh, I know. I make the same mistake. Well, just last week I asked her to bring me the eggs, and she brought me the whole refrigerator.
I was mad at her once, and I told her to go soak her head. She blew out 3 transistors.
Vicky's gone. She's not anywhere in the house.
Oh, no. Well, how could she have gotten out?
Jamie, you didn't accidentally program Vicky to leave, did you?
I don't think so, Dad.
I mean, you didn't say anything like get lost or go jump in a lake?
I'm positive.
Well, where could she... Wait a minute. Brindle next door.
Well, what about him?
Well, maybe he found out Vicky was a robot and he took her to find out what makes her tick.
Oh.
No, Dad. When I went to take the trash to the front, I saw Mr. Brindle get in his car and drive away, alone.
Well, did you leave the door wide open like that when you went outside?
Uh-oh, I might have.
Oh, no, then that's it. Vicky's outside somewhere.
These are some of my toys, Vicky. Pick one out to play with. Forget that one. You have to make each side one color, and it takes genius to figure it out. Let's listen to some rock. It really turns me on. It's really not music if it's not the Plumber's Helpers. I am finished. You're sneaky not telling me you know the trick. I like sneaky.
Vicky, I didn't know you were here.
I'm sneaky.
Oh? Oh. Harriet, we'll have to leave soon for your appointment with the orthodontist.
That's all I need. Braces on top of freckles. I'll never get married.
I don't know why we bother with the orthodontist anyway. Practically half your teeth have fallen out. Oh, straighten up your room before we go.
I'll do it later, Mom.
No, 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 no. Now.
Later.
Now.
Later.
I'll give you 50 cents.
Now.
That's my good little spoiled brat.
See how easy that was? 50 cents here, 50 cents there. I plan to retire before I reach high school. How much do your parents pay you for cleaning up your room? Nothing. Oh, wow. No allowance, no dolls, no stuffed animals. You're getting the short end of the stick, kid. Well, how do you like my new bed? Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. Does your bed have a canopy over it? I do not have a bed. You're kidding. Where do you sleep? In the cabinet. Oh, you poor kid. Girls should sleep in a bed. I can't believe how mean they are to you. How mean they are to me? Look, there's only one way you're going to get the things every girl needs in life. You're going to have to learn to throw a tantrum. That's not in my memory bank. Oh, you're really naive. Sit down. Watch. This is what a tantrum is. First, you puff up your cheeks and stamp your feet. Then you scream, I want a bed! I want a bed! I want a bed! You got that? Got it. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you, Vicky. It's taken me 6 years to perfect some of these moves.
Harriet, did you call me?
Oh, no, Mother.
Oh, well, it's time we left.
Yes, Mother. See? I straightened out my bed, and it only costed 50 cents.
That's cheap. I get a whole $1 from your father for doing the same thing.
Well, I have to leave, Vicky. Better not tell your folks you are here. No, 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 no. Well, then it was me who taught you. Just say you were in the backyard or something. Okie dokie? Okie dokie.
I can't believe it. My fabulous invention, gone. Where can she be?
To you, it's just an invention. To me, it's like losing my own little daughter.
Yeah, my own little sister. I'll never have another one who can lift the refrigerator.
Vicky! Oh, my little girl is back. Oh, you scared the life out of us. Are you all right, darling?
I'm all right, darling.
Vicky, where were you?
I was in the backyard or something.
She must have followed me out.
What were you doing all this time?
Scaring the life out of you.
Well, the only thing that matters now is that she's home.
Jamie, while we're shopping, don't let Vicky out of your sight.
Don't worry, I won't even go to the bathroom till you get back.
Well, goodbye, sweetie. I'm going to buy a new ribbon for your hair.
I don't want a ribbon.
What?
I want a doll, a stuffed animal, and an allowance.
She wants stuffed animals, dolls, an allowance. Gee, I can't imagine where she got that.
Don't look at me, Dad. And I also want toys and my own bed. I can't believe how mean you are to me.
A demanding robot. That's all I need.
That's all I need. Braces on top of freckles. I'll never get married.
Braces on top of freckles?
Harriet.
Bingo.
You really think it was Harriet who programmed her?
Not programmed, brainwashed.
Dad, you've got to erase Vicky's memory banks. The world isn't big enough for two Harriets.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. Something really exciting has happened here.
Well, I'm just glad she's back and she can have anything she wants.
If you squeeze me hard, I'll make a puddle.
This is fantastic. It just proves that if a robot hangs around a human little girl like Harriet, it'll pick up the characteristics of that human little girl.
How can you say human and Harriet in the same breath?
I think it's going to be real interesting to observe this for a day or two. Okay, Vicky, go to your room with Jamie.
No. I won't go unless you pay me 50 cents.
Ted, you really got to reprogram her.
Later. In the meantime, just to keep the experiment going, here's 50 cents, Vicky.
I plan to retire before I reach high school. Okay, Vicky, get in your cabinet. Girls should sleep in a bed.
You're not a girl. You're a crazy, mixed-up robot who should see a shrink. You're not getting a bed.
I want a bed. I want a bed. I want a bed. Vicky, I want a bed. I want a bed. I want a bed.
Mom, Dad, come in here quick. It's an emergency.
I want a bed. I want a bed. I want a bed.
Stop that. What's wrong?
What's the matter?
It's Vicky. She just threw a tantrum.
A tantrum. Are you sure?
You're asking an 11-year-old kid if he knows what a tantrum is.
Robots don't throw tantrums.
Oh, no? Vicky, go to your cabinet. I want a bed. I want a bed. I want a bed.
Ted, change her back to the old Vicky, please.
Well, now, wait a minute.
I want a bed.
What about my experiment? I have the equipment to fix her here, but there's hardly anybody at the plant on Saturdays. I can take her apart here, sneak her into my office, and fix her there.
Take her apart, our adorable child?
Mom, don't think of her as a child. Think of her as Harriet.
Take her apart.
It's okay, Vicky. Okay, honey, you can come out. I'm finished with Vicky.
I just couldn't bear to watch. Is she,
Yes, she's, Honey, come on. It's a robot, an android, a pretty little erector set.
I know. It's just hard for me to accept the fact that we've legally adopted an erector set.
Well, it shouldn't take long to fix the circuits.
Oh, Ted, you'll bruise her.
Honey, never mind. Now, in case I'm delayed, start dinner without me.
I'm too upset to eat.
I'm never that upset. Hi, everybody. I just lost my appetite. What's in the suitcase?
Nothing important, Harriet.
Is it your clothes? Did you two have a fight?
No, we didn't.
Where's Vicky?
Lying
Taking a
down.
shower.
Well, which one is it? She took a shower and then went to lie down. No, she didn't. I peeked in the bedroom window, and she's not on the bed. She's not in the cabinet either. Well, Harriet, your face probably scared her, and she ran out of the room. Aha! Caught ya! What? Oh, not you again. She's still not here. Whoo! Vicky, I didn't buy that jazz about the shower for a minute. She told me everything. How mean you are to her, that's child abuse. No. Child abuse is someone like you being born. Your bad jokes don't fool me. Why'd she suddenly disappear? You've done something to her. Will you get lost? You've kept Vicky a prisoner in her own home and locked her in the cabinet. And now you've punished her for playing with me.
No, that's punishment enough.
I'm going to report you to the police. You haven't seen the last of me.
Let me know when I have, and I'll throw a party.
Hi there.
Hi.
Well, I did it. Vicky's tapes are erased and she's back to her old self again.
Oh, great. Is she,
Yes, she's, Come on, honey. I walked into the factory alone. I couldn't very well walk out with a whole little girl.
Oh, I'll get it. Oh, no. It's Bonnie, Harriet, and a policeman.
A policeman?
I thought Harriet was just kidding when she said she was going to report us.
Report us for what?
Doing something terrible to Vicky.
Well, in a way, we did.
Well, listen, stall him until I get Vicky assembled.
Hi.
Hello, Joan.
Something wrong, Bonnie? I hope you're not in any sort of trouble.
Well, I'm not, but you might be. Harriet has told me this incredible story about how you and your husband mistreat Vicky.
And keep her in a cabinet.
You can't be serious.
They think you've done something to the child, Mrs. Lawson.
Oh, well, Bonnie, you can't really believe that.
Oh, no. But some terrible things do happen to children these days.
It would help if I could talk to Vicky, Mrs. Lawson. Where is she?
Watching television.
Actually, she's watching television from the shower.
That's the second time today you said she's taking a shower. I don't believe it.
You would if you ever took a shower.
Ma'am, if I could see your daughter's all right, I could be on my way.
Of course, officer. I'll see how she's doing. Oh, Ted! Ted!
Yes?
Is Vicky finished yet?
No, she's still pulling herself together.
She just loves to shower. There's a policeman here to see her. How long do you need? 5 minutes?
15.
She's a dirty little kid.
Well, please, sit down.
Oh, thank you. I know what you're thinking.
What was I thinking?
Well, that as long as we have to wait, you'd like to serve tea and cookies.
Well,
I'll pass on the cookies, but a sandwich might be nice.
More coffee, officer?
No, thanks. Any more caffeine, and I'll get to the station ahead of my car.
It's been 15 minutes. They could be out of the country by now.
Harriet, my sweet darling, please shut your trap.
Look, Mrs. Lawson, I really can't wait any longer. I'll have to go back and see for myself that nothing is wrong.
Oh, but wouldn't you like something else first? Another cookie, a home-baked roll?
Lamb chop?
Oh, there she is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Oh, well, they were worried about Vicky, Ted.
Oh.
Well, as you can see, officer, here is our daughter.
I'm all in one piece.
Yes. Well, I hope this satisfies you, young lady.
Not really.
Eat, sweetheart.
I really am sorry to bother you folks, but you know, these days, you can't take any chances.
Oh, we understand.
Right. Oh, just one for the road. Oh, and one for my partner out in the blood sugar. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll be leaving too. Come on, Harriet. I'm sorry about all this trouble. You know, Harriet has the wildest imagination. She must get it from me. Her father's quite dull. Well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
play with me again tomorrow, Vicky. I've got some tricks my folks haven't even seen yet.
That was close, Dad. Well, I'm just glad that Vicky's all back together again.
Well, not quite. It was such a rush, I didn't get her completely back together.
Huh?
What's missing?
Oh, just this.
Dumb.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Oh, that's it, Vicky. Now water over here.
Hi.
Hi.
Any mail?
No kiss.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Hi, Vicky.
No kiss.
You don't kiss a robot.
It couldn't hurt.
Where'd she get that?
Oh, beats me. I guess she's picking up stuff from the television and throwaway papers and people who come to the door.
Who came to the door and said, kiss me, it couldn't hurt?
Here is your mail.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a letter from my friend Stephanie from New York. She sends her regards.
Oh, how is Stephanie, the struggling copywriter?
She just struggled her way to vice president of the company.
Really? She must have been struggling with the boss.
Well, as they say, she's come a long way, baby. Sometimes I wonder how I would have done if I'd chosen a career instead of just being an ordinary housewife.
Ordinary housewife? Do I detect a little envy there?
Yeah, I know that some women think that being a housewife is the pits. It's only natural that I wonder about what I missed.
Well, honey, if you're really serious about a job, it's not too late, you know.
You really don't think so?
No, you can have mine.
Thanks.
Well, come on, honey. I mean, you're an accredited teacher. You can always try that.
No, I'd rather have a job where I don't get beat up. You know, just yesterday, the owner of that chic boutique on Oak Avenue asked me if I'd be interested in a job there. She said that I'd be a perfect sales lady.
Selling dresses? Well, you would be if you're as good at selling as you are at buying.
Oh, it would be fun. It would give me a chance to be creative and mix with the public and even earn a little extra money.
Well, honey, go ahead. Go for it. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but who'd run the house and take care of the cooking and cleaning?
Oh, how quickly they forget. Did you forget we just happened to have the best housekeeper, chief cook, and bottle washer around? Vicky.
Oh, that's true, Vicky.
She's probably half programmed already about household chores from watching television commercials. Right, Vicky?
Right, just a little glob of glitter, and I can beat the heck out of waxy yellow buildup.
You see what I mean? Okay, Vicky, for starters, you can go in the kitchen and set the table for dinner, okay?
I'm just an ordinary housewife.
Ted, you really wouldn't mind if I took that job?
Oh, honey. What makes you happy makes me happy. Just don't come home too tired to make me happy.
Never. Come here.
Oh, you animal.
Boy, you guys don't even wait till it's my bedtime anymore.
Hi, Jamie.
Dad, you should see this great bike the kid across the street just got. Mag wheels, 10-speed, digital speedometer.
The answer is no.
Gee, at least wait till I ask the question.
Jamie, what's wrong with your old bike?
It's old.
So's your father, but we still use him.
Dad, I'll make you a deal that'll save you a lot of money.
Oh, yeah? And what might that be?
If you buy me that bike now, you don't have to buy me a car later.
I'll tell you something that'll save me even more money. Earn it yourself. Get a job like your mother's doing.
Mom's getting a job? Why didn't you tell me things were this tough?
Honey, I'm getting a job for the challenge of it, not for the money. I better call the boutique and tell them that I'm interested.
If Mom's gonna be working, who's gonna fix our meals?
Well, I'm going to program Vicky to do that. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? I'm relieved. For one horrible minute, I thought that you'd do the cooking.
Joanie, honey, why don't you sit down and eat a regular breakfast?
Oh, I'm too nervous about my first day on the job. Besides, I have to get you two on your way.
Vicky is programmed to do that.
Can I have some toast?
Vicky, some toast, please. Okay, on the double.
On the double.
I'm down in the toaster.
You know, Dad, I was thinking about what you said about me making some money. And as long as I'm at it, why fool around? Go for the gold. How do you get rich?
Well, there are a couple of ways, Jamie. The first is you work hard all your life and save your money.
I'll take the other way.
Well, you marry a rich girl whose father worked hard all his life and saved all his money.
Oh, look at the time. Ted, if you're going to drop me off at the boutique, we better get going.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot about dinner.
I've scanned your cookbooks and can prepare anything except volume 2, page 44. The words are covered with gravy stains.
Well, Jamie, I've got an account at the market, and you can charge it if Vicky needs anything, okay? Well, come on, Ted, we gotta go.
Jamie, we're home.
Good evening.
Whoa.
Why don't you look cute?
I'm helping Vicky with dinner. It's almost ready.
Well, if I'd known I'd be waited on like this, I'd gone to work years ago.
How'd your first day go at the boutique?
That's the boutique.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I did pretty good. In the first hour, I sold myself 2 dresses.
You see, Jamie, if your mother works long enough, we'll be bankrupt.
I invited my friend Reggie over to eat with us tonight. We're doing some homework together. Is that okay?
Sure, but be careful with Vicky. We don't want him to start getting suspicious about her, right?
Don't worry. Oh, you can come right in. Dinner's ready.
Oh, wonderful. And what fabulous dish has Vicky concocted?
Oh, something real special.
No. Let me guess. Clams Casino, perhaps?
Nope. Coco Vaughn, maybe? Nope.
The burritos are ready.
Whoa!
Oh, hi, Reggie.
Thanks for having me over for dinner tonight.
Oh, sure.
May I help Madame with the chair?
Oh, why, thank you, kind sir.
Well, I've got to admit, that was the best burrito I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Hey, anyone want seconds? Thirds? Vicky sort of made a few extra burritos.
Oh, how many?
62.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
And a lot of tomorrows.
Why don't you two go relax? I'll clean up with Vicky and Reggie.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I could get used to this treatment very easily.
Come, my dear, and tell me about ladies trying to stuff 160 pounds of chubby into a 90-pound jumpsuit.
We better get these dishes done so we can do our homework.
Forget the we. Vicky, clear the table and wash the dishes. Put everything in the sink. put everything in the sink.
Boy, you should push your sister around.
Oh, she doesn't mind. Detergent turns her on.
Maybe we better help her so there'll be some dishes left to wash.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What are you going to do with all those leftover burritos?
Well, I guess I could give them to the kids at school at lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Why give away anything that good?
What do you mean?
I think he means he's going to eat 62 burritos for lunch himself.
Man, you're going to take off like a hot air balloon.
I'm not going to eat them. I'm going to sell them. Maybe this is a way to get rich. You know, like the Colonel and his chicken, and Ronald and his Big Mac. I'll be Burrito King.
Hey, yeah, I'll be Prince. We'll be partners.
Yeah, I'll get 75% and you get 25.
What kind of partner is that?
A stupid one. Good afternoon.
Say, you look pretty cute today, little mama.
You're pretty cute yourself, Big Papa.
Well, all right.
Don't get your hopes up, Reggie. She heard that on the Bill Cosby show. You got a lot of housework to do, Vicky. Why don't you go clean the kitchen, okay? Okay. Being just an ordinary housewife is the pits.
Man, I still can't believe how fast we saw all those burritos at school.
It's because we're smart and only charged a dime. They couldn't resist the price.
At this rate, we'll be rich in no time.
We won't even have to go through puberty. We can hire someone to do it for us. Oh, no. Hi, guys. What do you want, Harriet? I happened to be looking out my window, and I happened to see you come home. Boy, living next to her is like living next to the CIA. And living next to you is like living next to an N-E-R-D. I only came over because the kids at school are talking about your burritos. I'd like to buy one. Here's my dime.
Thanks. We owe you one. We're all out.
Listen, Buster. You'll be out if you don't give me that dime back.
Okay. Don't get your pigtails in an uproar.
Harriet, we'll have more burritos tomorrow. Well, besides buying one, I've got a proposition for you, Jamie. No way, not if you were the last woman on Earth. Look, I'm talking business here, shrimp face. I can help you sell those burritos to my class at school. That is, my commission's right.
That's not a bad idea, Jamie. We could double the sales.
Yeah. Okay, Harriet, I'll give you a penny a burrito. A penny? Why, you cheapskate. Look, Harriet, I'll take it. See you, Mr. Big Backs.
Our folks are sure gonna be proud of us, Jamie.
Well, I'm not gonna tell mine just yet. Not till I can say, Mom, Dad, your working days are over. Your carefree old age is starting early.
Think I'll do the same.
Yeah, we can do all the cooking after school and before my parents get home from work.
Good thinking. Boy, we've got a real good business going here.
A real big business. And I've got the perfect name for it. We'll call it IBM.
I think somebody thought of that first.
Not this IBM. Ours stands for International Burrito Makers.
Man, all this money in just 1 week. I don't know what to do with it.
You want my advice? Money market. Or if you're really smart, tax-free municipal bonds.
I was thinking more along the lines of a leather jacket with studs on the shoulders.
Oh, get this, Reggie. What's for dinner tonight, Vicky? Chocolate chip pizza.
Out of sight.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I gave the boss at Joe's Diner one of our burritos. He liked it so much, he gave us a big order.
Joe's Diner? That's big time.
Yeah. The only problem is Joe needs them by tomorrow, which means we'll have to do the cooking after my parents go to sleep tonight.
But when will we sleep?
In school. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Lawson.
Nice talking to you again, Reg.
Is it okay if Reggie spends the night again tonight? More homework.
You're sure getting a lot of that lately. How come?
Well, I guess I'm just one of those special kids who's hooked on education.
Well, what are we having for dinner tonight, huh?
Trust me.
Oh, Ted, before I forget, I don't get my paycheck until Monday. Could you let me have a few dollars till then?
No, sure.
Oh, don't bother, Dad. I can let you have a few bucks, Mom. How about you, Dad? A little short?
Where'd you get all that money?
Well, you said I should earn money if I wanted things, so I am.
How are you earning it?
How? Well, just sort of doing my thing.
And just what exactly is your thing?
Well, if I told you, then you'd be rich instead of me.
Kid's all heart.
At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. What we need is a system. Vicky, lay out some tortillas. Commencing tortilla layout. Reggie, fill them with beans.
Commencing filling with beans.
And I'll fill them with meat. Now, fold.
Check.
Check. Check. This is wonderful. We've got an assembly line, like with cars.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Lee Iacocca.
Who could that be at this hour? Oh. Hi. What are you doing here, Harriet? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I smelled your burritos and I got hungry, so I just followed my nose. Well, turn it around and follow it back home. That's not a very nice way to treat your star salesperson. I almost sold as many burritos as I ate.
Jamie, as long as she's here, let her help. We'll go faster.
That's correct. With 3 workers, we make 3 burritos every 12 seconds. With 4 workers, we could make 4 burritos every 12 seconds. Therefore, we should employ 1 more worker if they didn't enter the country illegally.
Don't ever do that when I have one of these in my hand.
Ted, you know you can't hit anything with a 1-iron. Oh, I told you I heard a noise. There's definitely somebody in the kitchen.
Yeah. And I smell something, too.
So do I. Be careful, they could be a burglar.
If it is, he's making burritos.
This is more like it. Now go.
Now we're getting something.
Yeah, this is more like it. Check. Check. Check.
Okay, freeze.
Uh-oh. Worried either in trouble or we have 2 more workers available.
Just what do you kids think that you're doing?
Yes, just what do you kids think you're doing? We're making food for the needy people. Needy people all over the world. These are for the needy people at Joe's Diner.
Joe's Diner?
Well, the truth is, Dad, we went into the burrito business to make a lot of money.
Cleaning up.
We're the other IBM International Burrito Makers.
Why are you doing it in the middle of the night?
I just didn't want you guys to know about it till I was filthy rich.
You're doing real good with the filthy part.
We're selling a lot of burritos.
Yeah, but they have to make 100 of them tonight for Joe's Diner.
100? Well, 100, it's say, 60 cents a piece? That's a lot of money. I'm impressed.
You're impressed 50 cents too much? He only charges a dime.
Only a dime? By the way, who's paying for all this stuff?
I just charged it at the market like you said, Mom.
Oh, no. I just had a horrible, horrible thought. And... horrible thought confirmed. Jamie, how much have you taken in since you started this conglomerate of yours?
Oh, about $43.
Honey, our bill at the market is $180.
What?
It only cost you $137 to make your son the Burrito King.
There goes my allowance for the next 50 years.
And your Social Security, too.
Well, since I've been working, I've made about this much in commissions. I guess we can throw that in the pot.
Well, now, wait a minute, honey. I think I've got a better way to get us even.
How, Dad?
Well, since we've already been charged for all this stuff, let's not make 100 burritos tonight. Let's make 200. Yeah! Can we raise the price, please?
Thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Okay, so I'll see you later, huh? I'll give you a call.
Oh, gnarly.